Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello my dear friends, hello and welcome back to Quarter Ninja's lair where we play Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 and we are doing playthrough from level 1 to level 50. So this is our episode 11 and I would say this episode is kinda a breakthrough point because in episode 10 at last 10 minutes basically of the video we managed to break through level 30 and the level 30 gave us this. First the welder, we will see how it works, battery charger, interior detailing toolkit, dyno room where we can check our car, and the paint booth, which I find probably the most useful in a way, you know, of making car your own. So until today we were pushing hard, really, you know, putting ourselves at limit by doing job after job after job after job and not really playing the game but rather grinding it. I decided for this episode today, this is the car that we have to fix, this is the job and we are going to ignore it, it can stay here at the moment, we don't care about it. What we are going to do, we are going to showcase a little bit what can be done in the game actually, especially now when we are at level 30 and kinda have the tools on our disposal. So let's go to the parking. So we have parking and we have 5 cars there. Mazda, Jeep, Chieftain, Chrysler and Smith. These are all nice cars and I do adore my Mazda. I love that car and I was thinking, should I restore something else? But no, I will not. I will restore Mazda. So we can just click on the car here and say move to garage. Okay. So for today we are doing restoration actually from the zero. I didn't prepare anything. I didn't go and, you know, got all the parts. I did nothing. I simply want to do this with you as you would do it for yourself. Okay? So this is the car. Let's see first our inventory. This is what we want to do. We want to clear everything that we actually, let's see. Here I'm looking for every part that is not needed. Let's sell everything that cannot be repaired or used. So we are doing this together and we will use this brake drum on some of our cars once when we can. These are all new parts. This one actually I will sell. I don't want to have it. I want to have only parts that are in good condition and no body parts because you will see why. Now we are starting with this. Let's remove everything from the car, okay, what we can. So we are removing all the body parts from the car, including the plates, a rear bumper. So simply go over your car and remove whatever you can. We are not touching the engine at the moment. We are just looking to remove all body parts and I would hope this is more or less it. I'm running a little bit around the car. Now, see, this is interior. You can say switch to interior disassemble mode here. And then let's remove the steering wheel. And that's about it. Nothing in interior anymore. Car is in horrible condition. You can see by looking at parts, we don't care. Now, okay, let's go out to assemble mode, or actually let's go out there. So this is the car, okay? We took everything we could now. And we will take car and send it to our lifter 3. We didn't use lifter 3 until now and this lifter is here and first things first. Okay, we have this nice new tool, battery charger. Okay, let's click here on this battery and let's remove it, and this battery is 6%. Now with batteries, interesting thing is that you can click on your charger and say charge battery and we can take this 6% battery and put here, you see, and it is here now, it is charging, and at the same time 5 minutes or so it will be fully charged. So you never need to buy batteries. Actually, if you have old one, you can always charge it. This is the first order of the business. Let's see now what we are going to do, and I will show that to you. It's super simple. We are going to remove the engine from the car. Okay, let me see. Just let me see what's going on. Okay. First, let's remove gearbox. We will have to remove everything. So I'm removing, we're starting from the bottom. We are removing the system, the exhaust system and drive shaft. And you will see how I approach these things. And trust me, this is the first job I'm doing in months, really 6, 7, 8 months, I don't know how long. First time, so probably I forgot something and I will do something wrong, but bear with me. This is like we are a new player and we are trying actually to figure out how things are working. So we did manage to go to level 30, but now we are putting ourselves, you know, at doing big job. Okay, so we are removed this. I want to remove tires immediately. We don't need them, rims, wheels, basically they're gone. Let's remove them. I will show everything to you. So we are doing now, we are enjoying the game at the moment. We are not pushing ourselves to, you know, go level up. Also, you can check, let's see, we didn't write down the XP number. To be completely honest, I didn't check it. But let's see now, 24, I will put it down to 4990. That is the number. Let's say we probably got few XPs here and there, but let's see how many XPs we will get at the end by doing restoration. And we started at 5 minutes of our I cannot call it stream actually, but I will call it rather video, etc. I will start to disassemble car, and while I am removing parts I will talk a little bit. First, I would like to ask you if you like what I'm doing and these videos and how I'm doing this playthrough. Please, you know, click a like button. It means a lot to me and I hope it's not a big deal to you. Also, as always, you know, please subscribe. It's always nice to have new people on the channel, new friends we can share things with, and I hope that is not a big ask to ask. A big ask to ask. I'm not sure even that is proper language, English. I'm not native speaker, so if I talk bollocks sometimes, don't take it wrong. I'm doing my best. Other than that, be sure to leave a comment below, you know, in the comment section. Tell me what do you think about that, how do you like it, and you know, if you have some advices or some opinions, please let us know. Not only me, but of course our viewers, that is important. Now, what I want to mention, I'm playing this game. This is vanilla game without any mods, without anything, but it does have every single DLC that is released for the game. So that is important to know. If you see some car that you don't own in the game, that is because I have every single DLC, and that's about it. Also, the format of these videos is not really like video format as such. I'm doing more a stream-like format. Why? Because actually I cannot stream from where I live at the moment. It's simply unstable enough not to allow me to stream. So if I try to stream multiple times, and almost every time it would finish in a way that I simply you know, lose a stream in the middle of the streaming, and that doesn't really work, and it's not a pleasant experience for me or for my viewers. So I decided I will do this actual stream format. I'm streaming to my hard disk and everything is like a normal stream, except I'm missing interaction with you guys, and I'm sorry because of that. I really like to talk with people and I would love to interact, but at the moment I cannot. Who knows, maybe in future there will be opportunity. But in the meantime, you always have a comment section down there, and you know, just drop a comment, ask me a question, talk with me. I will do my best to answer and, you know, to interact with you guys, because I like people, I like to talk, I like cars, and there is something, you know, we probably all share together, so that's perfectly fine. Let's do the suspension now. This was like a little bit of pep talk, and now let's return back to our job. So what I'm doing at the moment, I'm removing everything I can, okay? So anyway, car is in horrible condition, and we will have to either put all the new parts or just reuse some of these, repair some. But let's go step by step, remove what we can, and then we will see how to approach to everything else. As you can see, car is definitely horrible. There is almost everything on this car is not good, and yeah, unfortunately it is what it is and how it is, but no big deal. We like that, and we are going to enjoy restoring this car. As you can see at the moment, this is about it. Car is almost gone. This down this below of the car is basically gone. There is nothing there. I want to remove this servo, and is there anything else? And that radiator. What we are going to do now, for first time, and I hope I didn't do something wrong. For first time, we will take engine crane, click on it, and move it to lifter 3. Move it here. Now we will say to our engine crane, you see, install and pull the engine out. And engine crane did exactly that, and in our inventory, sorry, let's click somewhere in the space. In our inventory you can see this rotary 2 engine, which actually is now in our inventory. So yes, this is how you take things out from the car. Well, basically you take out the engine. Now this car looks horrible. You can see it's rusty, different colors, it's really in bad shape. What we are going to do first, we are going to take interior detailing toolkit and move it to the lifter 3. Okay, so it is here. Our interior, if you look at it, it's not brilliant. It's okay, but not brilliant. Look at it now. We will say use equipment, and it will ask us, are you sure to want to repair Mazda RX-3 for $100? Yes. Now watch interior when I click yes. Do you see how shiny and bright it is? This is for what we are using this interior toolkit. We are moving it back, so it's clean, it's shiny, it's really beautiful. It's different than it was before. Next step would be to remove all this rust and fix car to be really, you know, set to be, how to say, to make it good body for the car and the parts that are coming on it. So for that we are taking our welder and again sending it to third car lifter. And look at it now. We will stand like this, maybe like this, I don't know, maybe like this. Click on the welder and say use equipment. Are you sure you want to repair Mazda RX-3 for 1,000 units? So it's not cheap, but we will say yes. Wow, what happened here? What happened here? What happened is that we managed to repair the car body and to fix it. You look how beautiful it is. So this is done. This is kind of first step or first few steps of our job in restoration. Now we have the engine. You remember that? Okay. So let's go to the engine stand. Click on engine stand and you have different commands. You can create new engine. So basically you can do this and create any engine you want. From the zero with new parts, you just create it, or with old parts, doesn't really matter. This is add engine, rotate left, rotate right. Okay, we want to add engine. We have this rotary 2 engine when we don't know how good or bad it is because it was never disassembled. So yes, we will put it here. And now the real fun starts. So I will say what to do. Click on the engine and start disassembling. Okay, I don't remember how this engine works actually, so I had no clue, and we are now in the process of learning, you and me. I did restore a few of them, but you know, it was a long time ago, so I will forget some things, and you know, we will find it out. There is, yeah, multiple housings that I remember, cylinder, stuff like that. It's very interesting machine. I'm just looking what we are missing, and we removed the gearbox because gearbox we don't need, and gearbox parts, and that's it. So look at this, we are removing this, we are removing this, and the engine is gone. There is no engine. What to do now? I don't know. We will see. So escape, we are going out. Engine is still there. Don't worry. We just cannot see it. Next step would be when we disassembled everything. Now we don't have anything. Okay, let's go to our repair bench. As you know, we managed to go to the level 95 basically percent. We are at level 30, but 95% of repairs should be good. So what I'm going to do, I don't care about money, we have it enough. So I will try to repair every single part that can be repaired, okay? So this one is good, this one also, let's see. Brake shoe, you see, these bolts can be, you can look now and see what can be repaired. Radiators can be repaired, clutch plates, that is interesting, we managed. Spring we didn't, that plate is gone. Steering rack is expensive, we managed to repair it. This carburetor should be nice to repair because it's expensive thing. This cheaper, no, but this is important. Can we? Yes. No. So basically we lost the gearbox. And that's, you know, sad, but when you lose the most expensive thing, then it's not good. So I'm pushing enter and just repairing everything. I don't know how many things we repaired. I actually don't care much, because we are going to buy everything we need and we are going to restore the car. Now we are coming back to our engine stand. What can we do actually? We can go to our inventory and sell everything that is 15% or less, okay? Good. Wheels and shocks we are going to prepare later. Now, let's first work on the engine. We didn't do that yet, and that is very interesting, and I think you're going to love it. We again click on the engine, and we switch to mount mode. Now, let's go intermediate housing ROTA. What are we going to do now? We will switch here to our shop, to engine, and we will do something like this. ROT, that is rotary, of course, and what housing was that? I think that was this one, but let's not spend money stupidly. Intermediate housing, so I would buy probably the wrong one. Let me see, intermediate, this is the one. So that one we didn't manage to repair. Perfect, let's put that one in. I didn't buy single part, as you can remember. Crankshaft we repaired, so that is good news. Another is that, no, this is rotor housing. Okay, that we managed to repair. So let's see, rotor housing, which one is that? Normal rotor housing. We have to buy one, and just bear with me, I think this is the one. It's easy, you see, we just jump in the shop and buy it. It's like 1 second, it's very short. The fuel filter can go immediately in, and I think that's nice. 2 rotors I think we need. Rotors cannot be repaired, so we are buying 2 rotors. These are basically like cylinders, and these are going in on this side and on this side. So slowly we are building the engine. Front side housing we managed to repair, and this is why I didn't start anything until I had 95% repairs and all these nice tools that we can use for our you know, job. So water pump, this is the water pump rotary A, and as we don't have it, let's take it. This is the one. Well, we are not actually take it, we are buying it. So this is the pump. I didn't check money or anything. I really don't mind, because trust me, money is not the question. So we need rollers. So I will buy anyway 5 of these and 5 of these. These are necessary always, and I will just go back to ROT basically, and that's it. So let's put a roller here. and we will slowly rebuild everything. Alternator, we didn't manage to fix it. Okay, I'm just looking what do we have and what we don't have. So sprocket and crankshaft counterweight. Crankshaft counterweight is here. Sprocket is, I think, here. Yes, it is. So we are slowly buying parts. We couldn't repair many of these. Of course, some of these are not repairable. Some of these we didn't manage to repair. Timing chain, as you can imagine, cannot be repaired. Of course, chains and belts cannot. But this is when you have your shop basically on the key. Yeah, mine is on 1. You just click and move to the shop, and it's like 5 seconds. Timing cover, that was timing cover ROTB, so you have to be careful. Again, if you buy something wrong, who cares? But still, if you want to save money and be, right, then always check what you are buying. Okay, all this part cannot be fixed. Parts cannot be fixed. I'm just looking. Yeah, there is so many of them. These are RA. I want to buy everything that is ROT. So where is that arm? It is here. First to put all these parts, and then we are going to buy generics. Let us see this one. Rear side housing, you see that is lucky thing. We managed to repair it. Oil filter, oil pan we don't have, and oil filter, let's see. So oil pan, no, that's the wrong one. Oil pan is here, and the oil filter is here. And also I believe we do have this intake manifold, which we managed to repair actually, and that's amazing. Quite happy. Carburetor, I think we did also. Yes, you remember we managed to repair it, so that's perfect. And let's see, we can put oil pan like this. I think that's perfectly fine. Our oil filter, and then all of these things. The arm, this is the second arm. If you remember, there was 2. Is this the arm B, or just let us check? This is just arm. Okay, so this is the leftmost one. This is the arm, and I think that probably concludes most of these specific parts for the Mazda. I'm just checking, bear with me please, few minutes. You will have the same job, slowly we'll have to build it. Air filter base, we didn't manage to repair it, so we are going to buy it now. And this is how slowly we build it. Of course, air filter we don't have. These are not repairable. I will buy one. And you see how fast that is. Just click, 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 and that's 5 seconds, and that's it. And air filter cover. Not a single part from air filter system we managed to repair, which is sad, but not a big deal. Now, this is it. Let's see. Alternator, ignition distributor, etc., etc. Ignition distributor, where it is here. We will need a rotor, and not a rotor for sure. Probably this one. I'm not sure about other stuff. We need alternator, that I know. Like, we are going to buy 2. You never know what you need. What else was missing? Pulley. Which pulley that was? V8, if I'm not mistaken. Like this one. If I made mistake, we are just going to buy a new one. Doesn't really matter. No, I did got a proper one. So alternator. Without alternator, the engine wouldn't work properly. Ignition distributor, and I think rotor. Perfect. But I'm just wondering. Yeah, cap is rot B. So again, we are using special cap, and this is the one here, which is going on top of it. And probably we do not have clips. Yeah, clip B. You can always keep also, I sometimes have like 10 of B clips and 10 of A clips in my stock. You never know when you're going to need them. Now, what we are going to do, I want to show you something also that is interesting. Give me a moment. First, let's buy power steering pump V6B. Okay, that is V6B, and this is the one. Let's change that, or basically mount that. Now we have this belt and everything, but here we have these spark plugs. Okay, these are the normal spark plugs. What I want to show you now, when you go to the shop, this is our normal shop. I already explained that, but let's do it again. These are normal parts, usual parts, the simple parts, etc, etc. This is the body shop, this is the body tune shop, these are interior things, license plates, tires, rims, and stuff, our gear shop, and this is actually power boost shop. So here we have special parts that are better than normal parts, and let's say spark. Okay, so you see we have some nice spark plugs, and every single one of them gives us 0.13% up on performance. So I will just use it as a showcase. I will buy 4 of these and use them in our Mazda, just because we can, and it's good to show how that works. Not all the parts have their power counterpart, but spark plugs have that. So we are using these a little bit better spark plugs, okay? And now we have 4 spark plugs in. Ignition wires, ROTB. I don't think there is power part, but let's see. ROTB, there it is. Again, you see these red wires, they're better, they're stronger, they have better performance, 1.15%. So let's buy them, why not? And we can kinda beautify engine a bit and have a little bit more performance. What do you say? It looks good, yeah? It looks nice. We could also put air filter, but air filter is not visible, so maybe this is more for the, making it nice. ROT, belt AROT. Okay, so belts are in normal shop. I will go again on ROT, and that was a serpentine, probably serpentine, belt ROT. Which one was that actually? I don't remember. Belt A, ROTA, belt A, ROTA. So this is the one. Okay. As I said, I didn't do this machine for a long time, so yeah, maybe I'm not doing everything the fastest, and so, but it is what it is. So we need this serpentine belt, ROTB. I think this is the one. Actually, it is. So let's put that in. And from my point, this shouldn't worry you. These are the gearbox parts, so this is not a big deal. And from what I can see, this engine is done. Now, what we can do, this idle roller here, somehow I missed it. Oh yes, and radiator fan, which we have to buy. Radiator fan, it is somewhere here, yeah. So obviously I missed few parts. As I said, I didn't do that for a long time, so don't take it wrong. Here you see we are missing clips, so you have to be careful. If you didn't do that engine or whatever for a longer time, you will actually forget something and you have to pay special attention. I hope I got it all. I'm now, browsing around, checking. I think everything is in. Now, our engine is here. That is perfect. We spent 28 minutes until now, which is not bad at all. What I will do, I will click now to engine stand and say take off engine from crate. Okay, now the engine is not there. Where is engine? Engine is in our inventory. Perfect, amazing. And we are going to our engine crane, clicking on it and saying not pull, but install engine into the car. And if we have multiple engine, it will ask us what we want to do, but at the moment I'm saying put the rotary 2 in, and our engine is in. And we move our crane out, and that is it. So we have beautiful body and engine in the car. Now what is the next step? We can do it in many different ways. What I will do now, we will go to the shop and we will switch to our power boost shop and go to the gearbox, okay? And we will buy clutch plate, clutch pressure plate, and flywheel. Okay, these are all power parts. You see 175, 09, 325. If you ask me why, I will say because I can and I want to do that. So we want our car to be better and more beautiful. We are clicking here on the engine, and I think from here we can mount flywheel. You see we have the old one and we are pushing in the beautiful new one. Clutch plate, again we have a normal one, but we have this beautiful new one. Pressure plate, again 9.09%. And the bearing, I think it's normal, you don't have the power part. I like to call that power part for some reason, but they should be performance parts or something. But bear with me, you know, if you don't mind, power part is something that I really like. Okay, so we are going to put this, and now we need gearbox ROTA. Let's check it. Maybe by some strange coincidence we have ROT here, gearbox, and you remember that we have gear here, our gear thingy, and ROT we don't have it, of course. I didn't expect we do, and we actually don't need it. We are not going to use that car much, so I will just go and buy normal ROT gearbox, and I have to check which one because there are multiple models if I'm not mistaken. This is ROTA. Okay, so I'm looking, I don't know even where it is here. Okay, ROTA. So this is the gearbox. Let's put the gearbox in, and that's very nice. We have engine with gearbox and everything installed. Do we have a starter? We don't. So we are going to go and say start, and I will actually buy one more. You never know when you're going to need it. Is this V8? Yes, of course. I got a wrong starter, so perfectly fine. We are going to get a new one. Now we have this. Okay, this is what we have. Let's see what parts we managed to repair. So steering rack we have for some reason in stock. I don't mind. Perfect. Front suspension cross member. We need that, actually. That is very important because this is the kind of foundation of our suspension. So let's start with that. So now we are assembling slowly, bit by bit, our car. All these bushings, everything has to be 100%, so you are not even thinking about putting anything else. I'm just, you know, slowly building it. Now I will buy more bushings, no worries at all. These old bushings we are going to sell actually very soon, but let's go and buy, I think at least 15. We are going to need them, at least 15. Okay, so we have this in. Let's see, inner tie rod we can put from on one side and on the other side. And now let's see, front steering knuckle A. We have one and we need another one. So where it is, front steering knuckle A, it's here. Perfect, amazing, that's about it, and that is the second one. Do we have these knuckle covers? We have, so don't bother yourself with anything except purely new 100% parts. That is what is going to restoration, and our cars have to be the best possible. Lower suspension are 100%, everything is 100%, yes, done. This is the lower part in. We are going basically left, right, or right, left, doesn't really matter. We are just putting the same parts in and, you know, mirroring both sides. What we don't have is front shock absorber A, and immediately I'm going to our spring puller, which we didn't use for some time, and just to check, do we have parts? We have double wishbone, but we don't want that. So we are going to buy, no double wishbone, we are going to buy this one, and this, because I'm in a rush. I don't want to check, do I have parts? So we are not going with double wishbone, we are going with front shock, front spring, and front shock absorber cap. And this is how you make shock absorbers, actually, you know, from the parts. Full shock absorber. I'm taking this one in, and let's see, we are mounting one on this side and another one on the other side. I believe we have two. As I said, you have to put new parts in. Okay, now front wheel hub, we have two of these. That is amazing, I'm quite happy. Now we will switch to finishing first one side because it's going to be a little bit faster. I'm putting all new parts, so there is nothing here that is not perfectly and well, perfectly new basically. Okay, so that's it. This we don't have, front sway bar, most probably, as I said, no. And I think this is it, yes. So we have to put front sway bar in order to be able to put these links, and we have new links, of course. Let's put them, and this side should be done. Let's move to the other side of suspension. Once when you get to the wheel hub, this one, it's easier to finish whole suspension, you know, than switching left, right. Good. As you can see, this is kinda, I would say, very fulfilling job. Okay, brake caliper cylinder. It's very fulfilling. I really love it. I enjoy it. And this is what the game is about. Not actually running like lunatic and repair things one after another, etc. But enjoying restoring cars, doing something you like, and things like that. So front exhaust section ROTB, I'm absolutely sure we don't have it. We need to buy it. If we have it, I will laugh, and I will not laugh because I knew that we don't have it. So this is 4 screws we need to put in, and now we are slowly getting there. Middle muffler, interestingly enough, if you remember, we had always quite a few middle mufflers in stock, and we will have them again. They will be necessary for repairs. We have to push repairs again. This is today actually for fun, for, you know, you guys to see how that works and stuff like that. So we have, as you can see, you remember these parts, +1 and whatever. So this one was by some strange coincidence here, and actually I'm going to use it. Why not? And this is how you can bring you know, the quality of the car a little bit up. Maybe we have more of these parts that we can use on this car. I didn't check actually, and I don't know, do I want to check it? Let's go and check it. Why not? Here in our warehouse, it is said that we don't have list. Every normal warehouse should have a list, and in this game you don't have a list, but you have to do it like this. Do we have something that is like ROT for rotary engines or something that can be used? I don't think so. I think everything here is actually for more or less normal engine. We had fuel filter, which I can take that one with me, and I'm just looking anything else. No. So I will actually maybe change that fuel filter once when I put car down. So let's start. Knucklehausen B, we managed to repair both of these, and I will put immediately the opposite one. These rear shock absorber B, I need another one. Let's go to suspension. Rear shock absorber B, I will buy 3 of these, 1 for car and 2 for stock for our inventory. Let's see, a leaf spring, again we will need 1. Now I will finish this side because, okay, spring plate, we need 2 plates and 1 leaf spring, so this is what we need at the moment. I'm not sure about U-bolts, we will see that now. Let's see, we have 3, so we'll need 1 actually. Okay, these are 2, and just to check, wheel hub 4. Let's buy immediately 1 wheel hub 4, which is here, and 1 U-bolt, and I'm just rushing through it. I think you can follow it easily. If not, just pause and check back, but I think if you spent time with me and checked all episodes, you now very well know what we are doing and how we are doing it, so I'm not worried about that. Brake shoe, we have nice new brake shoe, and we should have few brake drums. Did I see a second ago plus brake drum? Sorry, let's remove it. I just want to be sure. Oh yes, so we have why not? Let's put it in. Not will. No, we don't have fuel tank. That is something that usually, not usually, always you have to put a new one, buy basically a new one. Where is the fuel tank? It's here. So I will take two to have, and fuel pump. We will see what I will do. Let's do it now. We will go to our Power Boost shop, and we can actually, let's not lose time, take a fuel pump that has a little bit better performance, okay? We don't have to do that, but we want to do that because why not? So let's use this nice power part here. Okay, so we're switching back to the leaf spring, and we have to put it in. I do believe now we have all of the parts for this side. That should be it, perfect. And this one, good. And don't forget to put these small rubber bushings. They're actually very much necessary. Good. Now we got wheel hub 4, if you remember, and we have these drive axles. We had 3, now we have 1 in stock, but it's perfectly fine. Also, I believe we have everything needed here for the brake drum system. So that is it for this side. Now we are going to push car down for a second. There is a reason for that. Let's see. Battery charger. We will take battery from the charger and we will see what happened. Let's put that battery in, and you see now battery is 100%, and it was like 13 or something like that, even less. Brake servo. So we don't have brake servo. We will have to go to normal shop and buy brake servo, which is this. This car doesn't have ABS. It has brake servo. Okay, radiator we managed to fix from what I remember. Do we have fan housing? No. Okay, we are doing this radiator fan housing, and I will even take a radiator fan because I think we might need it. Actually we did. That was a good call. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to check this. This is it had 14-inch wheels with a big tire. So what we are going to do, and I have to write it down just to kind of make it happen. Let's put 17-inch rims, so bigger rims, but the tire can stay 155. I think that's going to be nice, but let's go with probably, I don't know, 35, 45, something like that, and see how that looks. This is the experiment. Now we are going to experiment a little bit and to play with that, and I think you guys are going to love it. So let's check it. We are going to see rims. So our Mazda, what rims we could use for our Mazda? And I'm going through them, and I'm looking for something that I believe would fit nice. And you can go with modern version or with something that is more classic. That's actually completely up to you. You can even put Porsche ones if you want. But I'm actually not sure about the Mazda. The Mazda is very strange in a way. And what would be the best? I'm looking, and I'm still not 100% sure what I want, and I'm thinking, do I go with something really crazy like this, or do I go with something like it shouldn't be on the Mazda but it still could be fun, or with something like this that you completely don't expect on the car, or with something more kinda regular, something simple. I don't know, I'm still looking. I'm thinking about maybe Dodge wheels, but again, these are Dodge wheels. I don't want to put them on. Let's avoid that. Maybe something like this. You see, this could work probably because it's not so busy, but I don't know. So you can see we have this DLC, and more you have, harder is to actually make a decision, and usually that is the case. But let's go with, I would go with probably, let's go with this. Let's go with this, and I will explain my reasoning a little bit later. So these are the 4 rims that we are going to use, or better to use only one, to buy only one at the moment. And let's go and buy the tire first. So that is 17-inch, and we need tire, and for this car I will buy a probably sports tire like this, and this tire needs to be 17, and it was 155, but I'm thinking let's try what I wanted at the start and see how this will work. Okay, so first things first, how are we going to paint our car? I have no idea. But before that, let's go here and let's assemble this and see how that will work. Okay? Maybe it will look like crap and we are not going to use it. This is the fun of it, you know, you just do it and then you decide do you like it or not. So let's see. Water again, sorry, I hope it doesn't bother you, but I'm thirsty. So what I've done, I made a wheel that might fit this car and might not be that car, we don't know. To be able to know, we are going to go to our body shop, okay? And to see RX-3 here, no, I didn't want to do that, wait. What I wanted first, let's see, is there anything in tuning? No. Is there anything in tuning like this, just to be on the super safe side? No. So everything that Mazda has is actually here, so RX, and I think it's -3. Good. I want to buy front lap, actually, what we are going to do, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. 20 parts, we need every single one of them, so why not to buy them now. What we want to do at the moment, I want to put fender, and then I want to install the tire, okay, this one, and to see how that looks on the car and does it make sense. Actually, you see, I'm not sure, it doesn't make, it's not good really. This is a big wheel, but if you are looking, it doesn't really give the car that look that we want it to have. Let's remove it, and this is why you do like a little bit of testing, and you can play with that if you want, but I don't want to lose too much time, to be very honest with that. So I'm just going to push a wheel here, and I will buy another set of tires. Yeah. Okay. So now we actually know what we want. We don't want this. We are going to do exactly what original tires were. And later we are going to play. So it had 14 inches and 70 was tire. Let's buy some nice rims. Let's buy some nice rims. 14 inches, and I'm thinking about probably something maybe like this, and just something that is not so modern, that can maybe, you know, be very pleasant on that car. This one should be pretty much okay. Let's take, so we had 14s, we had 4 of these, I know that, and the tires, original tires, and we will just go with that for now. I think 155 70 40, 155 70 40, 155 70 40. Let's go. 155 17 70 14. Okay, that should be that. Let's see. Why I'm doing that? Because this is not the first time that I got like engaged with these wheels, tires and stuff and spent basically hours on doing that. I don't want to do that now because we are actually a little bit rushing, yeah? We are trying to get to our, you know, to final level 50, and we didn't move anywhere in this game. We are still on level 30, and we are super far away from level from the level 31. So this was actually not a proper play. We are losing a lot of time and for no progress almost. So as you can see, we started with how many XPs? 24,990, 25, nothing almost. That could be done, you know, in few jobs. Actually, just to see it now. That could be done in few jobs. So this is not how you want to do XP. Because I was reading what people are saying, and some people said, oh yeah, like do restoration and then you can disassemble, assemble stuff, you will get a lot of XPs and stuff. No, you will not. Actually, you will, but XP per minute you will be so in such a bad position that it's not worth it, honestly. Okay, so I want to leave these wheels, and I think these are going to look just fine on our car. For now, we can always change that, but this is not something that I'm really worried about. I'm just checking we balanced everything. So this was the balancing. You know how balancing works. I showed that multiple times. There is actually no reason to explain it time after time after time. But if it's needed, we can go through that some other time, like just a little bit details and stuff. Okay, tires and wheels, rims and everything is on. Now what I want to do, actually, I want to add all the body parts. Okay, now we are adding everything. And actually this car will probably go for sale, and this is why I'm not now bothering myself. I don't want to lose time with wheels and tires and stuff. It doesn't really matter in this game. Customers doesn't care about that. No one cares actually. Whatever you put doesn't really matter. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. What else? This. I'm just checking, do we have every single part on? Is the front window in? Okay, then I'm sure this window is not in. Rear window is not in. This is in. Let me just close this because it's bothering me. Okay, so this is kinda, let's see, you can see the status of your car here, okay? That we didn't show until now because simply we didn't need to do that. But now you can see how your engine is, you know, what is producing, what is current color, factory color, mileage, global body condition, stuff like that. So we are missing something. We are missing interior actually, and we are going with original interior. So we are buying, let me see, everything that is RX-3, and we didn't visit yet our interior shop. Let's go there. This is our interior shop. You see lots of seats and wheels, etc, etc. But at this moment what interests us is RX-3, and I'm wondering what the heck. Just let me check. Is this okay, there is one RX-3 with okay. Now the naming convention was not followed properly in the game, so devs didn't pay attention on that, but it doesn't really matter. We are buying 2 and we are buying 1. Now we will open the door. We will not. We will move car to 1, and let's do it here. Let's open the door, switch to assembly. We should be able to switch to, okay, let's see, disassemble and then assemble. Okay, and let's put the bench in. Let's put the front seat 1, front seat 2, and our steering wheel. So looking at that, this is car, but it doesn't look good. I absolutely agree with your thinking. And then what we are doing, right click on the car, move to another location, and for first time ever in this game, we are going to send our car to paint shop. And let's go and see what is happening in our paint shop. Let's close the door. We keep environment safe and friendly, and let's see. Beautiful. Okay, now we click on paint car and we see what is going on. So this is the original color. Now you have liveries, which you click here. You see, you click here and then you change them. So this car can be, you know, livered, let's say, a livery on it. And some cars have it, some cars don't have it, and that's about it. So this is nice livery. I want different color, actually. I want a completely different color. I'm looking for the color. I exactly know what I expect, but I'm not sure. You have to give me some time. I want to see. I'm just looking what is the color that would make me happy. This is the brightness, you see. This is saturation. Again, the coloring system is, again, oh my goodness, you know, I don't know how someone could make something like that, in all honesty, because you should be able to just, you know, have a wheel and choose your color, and not this horrible stupid system that doesn't make any sense. But yet again, it is up to developers, and they choose how to do things, and they obviously choose to do them in a way that really doesn't work well, but who cares? This is the livery and this is the car, and I'm thinking about the car. This is the color I want. You can actually change metallic or matte color or pearl. You can see it's like pearly, and chameleon, which is, you know, the one that is changing the colors, or even chrome finish, which doesn't look so bad. But let's keep our metallic finish. Let's say this is the color we want, although you can set factory color key here or current color here. It's up to you, but I want car to look like this. So I'm saying paint the car. We can change camera with C, and that's it. So our car has been painted. We will open the hood and do something that we didn't do. Look at this. We'll check here and we'll say open oil fill plug, and we'll put oil into the engine, because if you don't, of course, you cannot start the car. And that is kind of the last step. If we didn't forget any part, then we are almost done. Escape, escape, close the hood, and I will send car now to a different place that we didn't visit yet, and that is the dyno. Now you have seen how the painting is working. You can paint parts and stuff. We can do that, and we will do that, but this is the dyno room. So car is here. We will click here and proceed with dyno test. Let's see. We now click on run dyno and check what have we got. If you remember, we did put some power parts or performance parts, however we want to call them. Not many, but some of them are in. So as you can see here, the measured engine power is 126, and Newton meter of torque is 176, which means we did improve our performances, not much, but still enough to have a gain 9.2% in h-power and 8.25% in Newton meters in the torque of the engine. And that is it. So our car should be completely done, and we can now say, can we say it from here? I don't think we can. Just give me a moment. I think we can do something like this. So bear with me again. We are doing this together. Let's sit in the car, and then we should be able to not escape. I'm thinking steering wheel, no. If we sit here, right click, drive the car. Okay, so you don't need to go to the door, drive the car. Let's go to our speed track. And don't expect anything from this car, actually, because this is nothing special, it's not super fast or anything. I just want to showcase it because why not? We passed 1 hour now, and 1 hour is actually enough time to do amazing restoration job, to have car from zero restored to brilliant, perfect state. And that's about it. So you can do it in 1 hour. Let's see how fast we are. 100 kilometers we are getting in 6 seconds, 767. And this is the normal gearbox which you cannot, adjust or anything. And I don't think we will ever get to 200 kilometers. I don't think this car can do this in this configuration. 170. Let's see. Maybe we have four speed. You can see now. This is where a car basically stops. A little bit gain here and there, very slowly, but that's about it. Top speed was 179, and you will never see this data, or I missed it. You will never see it anywhere, so it's kinda, completely pointless. I would expect that for specific car, the game would save data and you can compare and do stuff, but it seems you cannot. So actually, I don't know what's the point. I don't understand. For me, the most logical thing is to do something that you can keep your data and follow what's going on, but obviously that's not the case here, or I'm simply not capable of figuring that out, which is also possible, but I kinda doubt that. So we should move car now to parking lot number 1, close our dyno door. I like to keep everything neat and clean. And my dear friends, let's see what we accomplished. Now we don't have plates. I'm not going to put the plates, and I'm extending an offer to you. If you leave a comment down below and say what country plates you want, and maybe even what you want written on the plate, if I can do it, I will do it, and I will personalize the plate for you and showcase it in one of the next episodes. So basically that's the offer. Until then, we will leave car like this, and let's check it. So condition of the car is fully 100% without plates. Okay, we got this car for 11,466 units. That was that. We are able to sell it at the moment for 46,602 plus 3,495 bonus, which would bring that to around 50,000. I didn't pay attention how much money we've spent on the restoration, but I can promise you it was not more than 10,000. Okay, I'm absolutely sure. So our profit on this car would be around 30,000 at least. This is how you earn money. This is how you can do these jobs, and this is a 1 hour job, and you make something that you love, enjoy, and it's perfect job. And you can see everything here. You can feel what you did and stuff like that. So this is our beautiful Mazda. And I will probably make a nice screenshot, which you can do right click, and then maybe right click somewhere else, and you go to this mode, you see, and then you have your photo, and you can maybe take it from here, and this is the photo. So we took one screenshot, and maybe we are going to take another screenshot like from here, so to better showcase the car and a little bit of the garage. And you see you have all these 1, 4, 2, 1 F1, 1 F2, F3, F4, so you can move camera in different spaces, etc., etc. But at the moment we don't need that. So we took 2 screenshots. We now have nice screenshots, and our job is done with this restoration. We have amazing, beautiful car. I hope you liked this. We are going to send our car to our parking. Okay. And now we have everything we wanted, but unfortunately we started with 24,990 and we have 25,201, which implies we got around 300 XP for hour of gameplay. That's simply not acceptable, because we could get so much more by just doing the jobs. I actually really wanted to show you this is the job that I took because I want to showcase it to you. We need to push forward, and let's at least try to pass level 31, which I don't think we can. It's 1000 XP, 10 jobs, 9 jobs. Yeah, it will take probably way too much time. But what do we have? This and this. Okay, exhaust. As always, just check fast your manifolds. And this one is gone, so let's do it. Okay, and let's buy a new one. So we know that is the yellow one. We will buy 2 because I realized we have kind of few of these jobs. We had quite a few of these jobs in the last few episodes, so that's it. This is the first one, and then we have to push car up, change the undercarriage, whatever is broken there, and we will be good. Let's try at least to go as far as we can in this episode. We did restore one beautiful car. I do hope you enjoyed that. Just to check if these are the parts. No, I removed the wrong part. I was thinking about that. Yeah, that one is okay. So probably this is the one. See, rear muffler, 10%. Okay, what parts do we need? This is a rear muffler E, which again, strange, but sorry, rear muffler E, that is Dodge, and that should be where here. I'll take at least 2 because we do have these very often now. And what else was here? Here was front exhaust section V8 OHVD, front exhaust section. Okay, front exhaust section V8 OHVD, front exhaust section V8 OHVD. I'm just looking OHVD. This is the one, I think. I'll take 2. So we changed that, and actually I think our job is done based on exhaust system. Let's put car back and now see to our body parts. And this is Dodge Challenger that we need huge amount of parts for. Let's go to the Challenger and let's buy the parts. Okay, as always, this is the Challenger, but old Challenger, is going to be interesting. As always, you know, my way of doing things is go here, hood, front right door, rear bumper, hood, front right door, rear bumper, front right door, I have no idea, and rear bumper should be somewhere at the bottom, rear bumper, it's here. And then I go 3 parts by 3 parts and buy them, and I don't know is there any other better way. Right body, left body, window A. I want to buy these, there is a reason. Right body, left body, window A. These are 2, I believe. and then we had some thing in between, right headlight, right tail light. So we are going to go with right headlight and right tail light. I don't know how to more efficiently do it actually, and I always ask if you have advice, let me know. Rear window, left side mirror, rear window, left side mirror, and there was one more part which I kinda missed, and that was front left door window. Front left door window, this one. So okay, now front left door window, oh my goodness, that I'm for sure we need to remove. So let's see, hood, front right door, so we remove hood, we remove front right door. Let's see what else do we need to remove. Rear bumper, right headlight. So right headlight is here, and rear bumper of course is at the rear of the car. Okay, let me see what else. Right tail light and both window, these small little A windows. This is for sure. And let us see, rear window, front and left side mirror. Okay, I think more or less these are all of the parts we need. Now we are switching to mount mode, and let's go. New part, this must be new part, this new part, this, so there is quite a few of new parts that are going here, including the door, and I believe this window maybe or not, I will check. It's not a big deal. If we missed it, we are going just to recheck it and buy it again. Right body window A and left side mirror and right body window A. Didn't I put that in? No, I didn't. Okay, let me see. This should be it. Finish order, and that is done. 114 XP. 114 XP, that is okay, not so bad. And now what is happening, you know, we are now slowly pushing forward, and there is not so many things to look forward to. We made all the most important unlocks, although on the level 35, I believe, we are getting that amazing nice skill that allows us to repair body parts, which I really like, and it's very useful. Again, it's making a little bit of money and everything, and after that nothing so much crazy, and you know, this is going to be now a little bit more of a grind and a little bit less of enjoyment, but doesn't really matter. We are here, you know, to show you how this all works, and I hope we will manage to do that. Two parts that we needed to change, finish order, done. This is how you do things. Let's see, because we don't have anything else, I will change Pagani brakes, because it is Pagani, and I think it brings a little bit more money. I might be completely wrong in that, but I have that feeling. Okay, gears, paint, body panel. Okay, let's do first gears, check what we have. This is starter that needs to be removed from the engine bay. I already know. Is this i4? This is i4. I will buy i4, and I'm really annoyed because we had so many i4s and I never buy multiples. Now i4, I will buy 3 of these, and they can sit here and, you know, wait for work to be done. So first we are going to push car up on the second level, remove a gearbox and stuff, and now I did something stupid. I pressed mouse for a little bit too long. It's okay. When you press mouse longer, it brings car down. You probably know that, but if you didn't, now you managed to see it, and now you know. See, we need to somehow come here, and as always with these cars that are having a gearbox that is connected directly through the drive shafts and stuff, the front one, you need to remove these axles. Check, check, and then you can access gearbox when you remove front drive shaft. So this is actually, I don't know, good job. It will take a little bit more time, and I'm trying again to maximize time versus XP gain, but it's okay. So let's see, flywheel, do we have parts? I don't think so. Okay, I was right. So we are switching here, and again, clutch plates 7, clutch pressure plates 7, clutch release bearing 7, and flywheel 7. If you ask me why 7, I have no idea. It is just a random number. I kind of like number 7 parts. Who cares? We can buy 10, 15, 2, 3, whatever you feel, whatever number works for you, do it. This is what I usually use, and that's about it. So we put gearbox in, usually with gear parts, and with other parts I'm using completely different numbers, so it's nothing really special. We are returning parts. Let's return wheel. We need to sell all old parts that are basically left from our restoration. So we have to clean that, and we will probably, but let's see, is this done? Yes, this is done. Paint, okay, it's now we have paint built, now we have some nice jobs. Okay, perfect, now we will do paint jobs. This is why I wanted to do these jobs, to show you how that works. So this one wants to change panels. Let's see how many parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and this is mine M3. So let's go to mine shop. Well, not really to mine shop, but to body shop, and say mine M3. So this is the car, and let's now do the stuff we are doing. Okay, left headlight and both tail lights. Okay. Left headlight and both tail lights. I think these were normal tail lights. It wasn't mentioned a trunk. Then what else? We need trunk and front left door. So let's buy them. Front left door. Then we need trunk. Actually, trunk should be down. Yes. What else do we need? Let's see. Okay, what else do we need? Let's see. And I will start to use some other system which is much more efficient later. Front window, LED board window. Okay, bear with me. I will mute my microphone for a second and be back. And I'm back. I hope you could survive like these 2 minutes, not 2 minutes, 30 seconds without me. So what we are going to do, I had some concept of how do I do these parts. So what I do, I take simply photo on my phone, and then I go to the shop, because I'm losing now time for no reason. We need let's see, rear left and rear right door window. So with rear right and rear left door window. Left side mirror, where is left side? Somewhere up. We need rear window, definitely. We need also left body window A. This is the right, where is the left one? On top. Did we buy front window? I don't know, maybe we did. If we didn't, doesn't really matter. So we need to remove front window, we need to remove what else? Let me see. Trunk, definitely. We need to remove left headlight. It is, no, this is right. Left headlight, left tail light, which is here. What else? We need to remove front window, we did. Left body window A. Is this the one? It is. A rear window, I think we didn't. Left side mirror, let's remove that one. and a rear left door window and a rear right door window. I think that is all. So let's switch to our assemble mode and let's go. 100%. This one I think we should remove and put a new one, or I'm mistaken. No, I'm not. It seems that this one didn't need to change, and sometimes this is strange. You see, let's see, right body window A. Right body window A. It is, if you look at it, this body window is 28%, 28 or 28%. And actually the car accepts minimum part with 95, so this is completely confusing. I think this is a very wrong implementation of this system here, but you know, like repair system, but nothing I can do about that. There is no logic in that. Parts are different value and everything is just, you know, crazy. But you know, okay, we have to do what we have to do and we have to live with that, so there is no much choice and we cannot be bothered. Right tail light. Okay, where is the tail light? It is here. Let's remove it. And do we have a new right tail light? We do. And what is the last part? Let us check. The last part is front left door. Okay, this one we didn't change. Perfect. So we will do that now, and that's about that. Done. You see, these horrible parts are coming in and they're acceptable for the customer, which is completely crazy. Spray car with factory paint, and this is why I took this job. Let's spray car with factory paint. So we are going to send our car. We are going to send our car to paint both. Okay, so let's go there. And let's go in, close the door, be very nice, polite to environment, we have to learn that. Okay, so car is here, let's close the hood. Click on the paint shop, you can click wherever, it doesn't really matter. Paint car and set factory. It was, you know, the factory color was asked from us, and we will paint car. Escape, and then you just do check. So done. I would hope this is done. Let's see, the task bonus 87, job 3000, so that's in total almost 12,000. 12,000 almost. Let's see how many XPs we will get, and you can see that actually, let's go somewhere where it is darker, like here probably. Okay. And let's finish and see. And what do you say? Starter is missing. Do you remember my nemesis, the starter? So yeah, yet again, that one does that job. So I want to be on this little bit darker background. And let's try finish order. Oh my goodness, these license plates, I really cannot understand why we have to be bothered with that. That's something that is really unimportant, but okay. Let's see again. Finish order, we should be able in the top right corner here below see plus something, how many XPs? 153. So this job got us 153 XP. Now you know, a little bit complicated job and everything, only 20 or 30 XPs more than actually super simple jobs that you can do in 1, 2, 3 minutes. As always, not worth to take it. All of these jobs are not worth to take it. You see, this one again, it is body parts. Oh my goodness. I don't know, but then you have all these things. It is a big job. It is a big job that will take time, and this one should be much faster. It just breaks. We will take that one for sure, but again we need more jobs and these jobs are not really great. So let's take this one. It can sit there and we will see. So Pagani has brake issues, and as you know, I prefer to do my brakes by going around the wheels without going to test bench or to test path or something, because I believe this is the faster and more efficient way, especially when you're doing these repairs for XP. You see, now I removed 3 parts, I'm going back immediately. I know that condition probably 37%, 92, so everything needs to be new. Although we are missing some parts, we are going to buy them as soon as we need them at the moment, and we need to sell all these old parts, but yeah, be patient, we are going to do that now. And this one, and this is actually, you know, fastest and most efficient way. I'm going just to the shop. We need a brake shop actually, and we have to buy at least 4 calipers for now, and at least I would say 9, or a random arbitrary number, doesn't really matter, because we know this caliper is not good, pads are not good, but this is in perfect condition. I'm quite sure we don't need to change it. Caliper V2. Also, don't forget we can try to fix some of these calipers, and that's also money saved, so perfect. Second wheel done. Let's switch to demount mode and come here and do the third wheel. I presume some of electronic parts like ABS or stuff will be broken or so, but we will fix that when time is right. This is a brake disc. We are putting, of course, a new one. We are putting a new brake pads, and we are putting original cylinder. Even if you put new part and you simply ignore the 90-something% part, you don't care. You will earn more than enough to cover all that, so there is no really worry. Sometimes I simply just don't care. Mostly I will say, oh, I put the wrong part, okay, let's go back and stuff, but sometimes I will just ignore it and go. Okay, this is all. Actually, we need all of these new. There is nothing useful. Let's my bad, wrong click. There is nothing we can do about that, and that's about it. So this is the brake system. Now what I need to do, I have to come here and try to check, you know, from here to maybe go to the engine and just see. Okay, engine bay. As I said, some electronics, and to be able to go to engine bay, we need to remove clamshell. I don't like it, but that is the way. So ABS module, let's remove it, and ABS pump. I'm not sure, I got some, I had some, no ABS module, ABS pump. Let's just not lose time, and let's put things in. Maybe we have, no, we don't have even module or anything, so good. This should conclude the job. Let's just check. Yes, this is it. We need to return our clamshell in, and lights, rear, right and left, tail lights, and click here, and you see a very small bonus, really not much, but still it's 100-something XPs, so I'm quite happy with that. I will not complain. Let's put this on third, and let's see what jobs do we have. So as you can see, now it's starting to really push us with jobs that are this suspension, special suspension, engine, everything. So we don't have much choice, and at the moment it is what it is, and we will slowly just see. Again, brake system. I don't like it because it takes too much time. Brake system takes too much time. In the meantime, let's go to inventory, sell everything that is 15 or less. I will sell also all these wheels. I don't care about them. Shock absorbers, I don't care about them at all. We need to remove these cases also, and all this junk from here. Also things like this that cannot be repaired, you know, this is something that we honestly don't need. I'm just selling it by hand because I have some body parts that I don't want to sell, and I cannot be bothered now to go to inventory and do that. So this is kind of glass you always sell. You don't need it, you cannot do anything with glass. Okay, it's so simple. Even these you can save them maybe and put them on some other car. I don't really care, honestly. I don't want to simply lose time with that. 19%, 22, okay. Let's see, just to see, can we repair these two things. 1, 2, 3, yeah, that's about it. Perfect. So, another brake job. And what we did today, we will talk a little bit, I will just change stuff and talk about something else and what we have done, etc, etc. So today we started, fortunately, this whole show on level 30, and as you know, level 30 got us actually the famous paint booth and stuff like that, dyno, and we have now a big repair shop with 3 lifters and huge space and everything else. So that is kind of good news, and we started today's show there. What we have done differently from previous shows, we didn't push for the actual, you know, XP from the start, but we decided to do the restoration of that beautiful Mazda RX-3, and that is actually a very beautiful car. It is old Mazda, but one of the one of the cars I really, really love. So we spent around an hour doing the restoration, and what I want to also point, what is really important to understand, that in that hour we took the car, we disassembled it fully, actually removed every single part from it, took the engine out, put it in our on our engine table, our engine mount, where we basically do that stuff. We rebuilt whole engine, so we rebuilt it fully, and then we mounted back into the car and added all other parts. So every single part on our Mazda is actually now 100%. We did paint the car, we changed everything. And now that car is worth, if you look at selling price, and I was kind of checking it, it is around 50,000 units. Taking in account that we paid for the car 11,466, and we didn't spend more than 10, no way, on parts and everything, that is hefty profit of actually almost, well, let's say not almost, but 30,000 units. Which brings us to the point that in an hour of, you know, doing that, and I spent an hour, so you can do it in an hour, easy, even faster if you push yourself. In an hour you can earn actually 30k for the car like Mazda, which is not probably the most expensive and, you know, most rare. So all in all, I think in an hour you can earn from 30 to maybe 50, even 100k. We're talking about normal cars. When you go to mods, there will be car where you can earn like 300,000, even million on one flip, which is not the game mechanics as such, and you know, it is from my point of view cheating. That's not normal gameplay, and you don't need to do that, because you can just go to sandbox mode and play it in sandbox mode if you need all the money. That's kind of not the pleasure. But again, if you play with mods, normal mode, you know, you can do it and you will earn some huge money, and it's okay. Actually, it really depends on what you like or don't like, and what makes you happy, you know, when you're playing the game. But in any case, the most important thing is 1 hour is enough to do a proper restoration from zero without any preparation. And I didn't prepare anything. I was doing it on fly. This job 1000 profit, nothing special. Let's see, it's 110 XP. I was doing it on fly, so nothing was prepared, nothing was done. We did everything from the beginning. So we have somehow less and less proper jobs from what I can see. See, these jobs are starting to be more complex and complicated, and that's not good for actual thing we are doing here. And that thing is sorry, just see. And that thing is progressing fast. You cannot progress fast if you spend a huge amount of time on the fixing cars. So I'm not sure how that will unfold, but we will see. We will see. Maybe, you know, we will get more good jobs, and I hope that we can progress fairly well. That would be my expectation. Catalytic converter, we don't have it. Just let me buy 5 of these. And did you see this specific job? This was interesting. Look at this. This is 104 XP. 30 seconds, exactly 30 seconds. And this is what we are looking. You see, we will take actually this job. We are not going to think about that. And we will take this one because single jobs in terms of single thing, fixing single thing are the best. Because you concentrate only on one thing, and I will move this one on second lifter so we have all 3 lifters DC. You concentrate on one thing. Here we have gearbox, and I'm quite sure if you look at this, gearbox is gone. Yes, it's V8, it's gone, everything else is fine, and this is going to be a fast job. 136.30, and let's see. 136.30, I need to click here and then click on drive shaft. It will take a little bit of time, but let's see. 36.30, 36.45. Remove starter, 36.45, remove gearbox. So 30 seconds now, all of that is good. Do we have V8? We have, this is going to be a minute actually. There is no need to, you know, bother with actual time counting. It's a minute here and there, minute and 30 tops with all these things. But 36.30 now is 37.21. Done. Goodbye. 102. 102 XP. Wait, there is a job. I want to take this one immediately. Gearbox and exhaust. Yes, these are two jobs in one, but still it's gearbox and exhaust. Okay, what do we have here? I want to see, not this, but this. Brakes, and what do we have here? Body parts and repainting. This will take a long time. We don't want to do that. Let's do this brake job. That's kinda the first one that pops to my mind. Let's do it and clean it from here. Hydration is always important. Hydrate yourself, that is important. Don't be dehydrated. Okay, again, while we are removing that, we can talk about some other things, and let's mount this and see. So in today's episode we've seen how to restore car. We did very efficient restoration, which I really believe was a very good job, and kinda, you know, it gives us chance to do more of this restoration in the future. Although XP wise, I have to say these things are not good at all. They don't bring enough XP, but if you're not in it for XP, if you're in it for the money, then I can say that restoration are bringing really good money, because I will repeat, on our Mazda RX-3, which is not the most popular, not greatest car and everything, we managed to get profit of around, I would safely say, 30,000 units for an hour work. Now maybe that's not the best, but it is very nice, and it is pleasurable work that you actually do, in your own time, and you have fun and enjoy that. So that's about that. Other than that, I was watching through the the Grand Tour series, which is kinda Top Gear, but not anymore and stuff. And then watching to the series once again to see how it goes and everything. And I have to say, after I watched it a little bit more, I didn't really like it, which is very interesting, because I did love Top Gear and everything, but now I feel all of that is, I don't know, overdone and stuff. So yes, I do love them still, and they're still interesting, but I didn't like the show. Show for me felt forced, and there is too many bad jokes, I would say. They're not even jokes, they're bordering on things that are really not joking. And somehow I don't feel that is anymore so interesting like it was before. And also I'm asking myself, why the hell would I care about the new, I don't know, a Mercedes black CLK GT AMG 6555, or new Bentley whatever, or new Rolls? That's kinda, what's the point of that? These cars are completely unreachable for 99% of the population, actually, and that I think is the hard fact. And why we should be bothered with that? That's kind of thing that I don't understand, and I didn't really catch that, and kind of why they're doing all of that. I understand. People are simply, they want fun and everything, but still you can have fun showing, I don't know, Renault Megane or some other car, and make fun from that and have good time and run on highways and things like that. So yeah, I cannot figure that out. Good short job, 1,000 payout, not so bad. Let's just send car out and see how many XP. 141, we managed to pass level 31. Let's see, level 31, what do we have here? Level 35, we could, auction, I don't care. I honestly don't care about fuel pressure test, and there is not a skill I want to take at the moment. So let's move, skill points can wait, because I want to save, but again we will have 5 points, so we should spend points. I don't know, we will spend them later. We have 20 minutes more, something like that. Let's see, do we have some amazing job like this one that we are going to take and put immediately on our lifter 2. Now what I want to talk about for next 10 minutes, I will repair cars and in the meantime talk with you, because why not? We can do that at the same time. So what I was thinking also about is actually cars as such, We all crave, I cannot say we all crave, but most of the people, from what I know and people I spoke with and stuff like that, people are craving for, expensive cars, to have something, like that. And expensive for one person can be, I don't know, 10,000 euros, for other person can be 500 euros. So that's kind of completely up to the person and the lifestyle and the money he possesses, because everything in this world is, of course, about the money at the moment. So when you're talking about the car, oh, we need rear mufflers, so let's buy them. I was asking myself questions: what is that, car that you really need, and what are the differences? And why I'm asking myself that is because I want you to ask yourself that. I was really given rare opportunity to see what good cars are, and actually what bad cars are, and cheap and expensive cars. Also, we changed one, you see, rear muffler that we shouldn't change, and I'm going to return the one. Let me see, 38%. Yeah, this one can go in and customer will be happy. And now we are going for the gearbox. Oh, let's kind of finally go to the point. So I had opportunity, for example, to drive the worst and cheapest car I think that were running the roads, like 30 years ago or so, maybe even more. Let me see. Yeah, I think it is more than 30 years now. And I had opportunity to drive something like that. Okay, perfect. So I tried that, and that was not a specific experience, but and these times no one really cared if car can take you from point A to point B. All was good, safe, not really, secure, not really, but it was running and you have been happy. At least you have something to go from A to B, and that was perfectly fine. Then, as I grew up and had, life going on, I changed cars and I got better and better cars, expensive and expensive cars, until I came to the point where, I had, for example, the Jeep, like Mitsubishi Pajero. You all know what Mitsubishi Pajero is, one of the best really Jeeps out there. These 4x4 cars, really amazing machine, pretty expensive, not so cheap, etc., etc. And I came to that point, and then somewhere in between, I had opportunity to drive things like Bentley Continental GT, W12, or Maserati Quattroporte, or things like that. And then I realized car is the car. Actually, I'm not joking. What I'm talking about now, let's see how many XPs we got. 119. Perfect. Car is the car. Every car is good car, actually, and that is my opinion. That is the story behind this. All these great cars are really great. I cannot say anything against them. They're amazing, they're fast, they're nice, you sit well in them, and they're very comfy, whatever. But then I rode in the cars that were kind of cheap, and they had all these qualities, not in such a big, over expressive or extended way, but they were completely fine. So my question to you, after all that, is what do you think about that? Do you really believe that in order to be happy and with a car, you really have to have that super expensive car that is kind of the best, or you can go with, let's say, what example would be, what is the middle class car? Let's call it Ford Fiesta, okay? That's not even the middle class. Or Ford Focus, something like that. Do you think you can be happy with that and really not crave for anything more? That is my question for you. And if you don't mind, answer to me in the comment section below. I would really like to know. Basically, are you happy with the, let's say, mid-class car? Or can you be happy with that? Or would you be happy with that if you don't have one, or if you have one? Or do you really crave only for the most expensive and the best cars, and you believe that Ferrari is so much better than, I don't know, Ford Focus, which I can assure you it's actually not. It's not for anything that is everyday normal thing, you know, and maybe it is if you want to show yourself or go to the racetrack. That's about it. But I'm interested to hear your opinion, so please let me know in the comments below what do you think and how do you approach to that question and what are your feelings, and yeah, I would really love to know. Now we need to remove our freaking starter, but for that we need to push car back down. I was talking a bit and then I forgot to do it. Also, I'm thinking maybe we will just leave this car on the lifter and maybe finish it some other time in next episode, because I might spend next 10 minutes just to go through our you know, stuff and see what we accomplished and things like that. So let's remove gearbox and let's leave the car here. We will finish it in the next episode. So at the moment 26445 and we are really not even near level 32. Let's see what jobs do we have and can we take something. This is the gearbox job. We almost is good word. We almost missed it. So now we have it perfect. That is one job that we really didn't want to miss. This is another job that we are going to put here, and maybe I will be brave enough to take this one. Why not? So we have 5 cars, 5 jobs that are waiting for the episode 12. And in episode 11, okay, just to recap, I spoke about that in this video already, but to recap, we managed to start this episode with level 30, which basically gave us these things. First, interior detailing toolkit. I showed how that is working. Battery charger and welder. So all these 3 things, you can see how they're used at the beginning of this video, and if you follow first hour you will understand everything. So I think it is well worth watching. These 3 things. Also in first hour you would see how this dyno room, which we got on level 30, is working, and also in that first hour and few more minutes maybe you will see paint booth in you know, action. So these are all things that we unlocked at level 30, and now all the most important unlocks are here. So I'm quite happy with progression. We did restore the car, our Mazda RX-3, although let's go and see it if you didn't have opportunity on the, or if you just joined the video on this point, you can just go with me to the parking and check it. We restored it. We needed around an hour to restore car from 0 to the perfect state. That means we didn't prepare anything. We just, you see this beautiful Mazda, we just took the car as it is from the parking and started from the 0, and that is the product. All this is the product of that work. 1 hour of work, and that's it. The profit on this car, if you look here, could be so 50,000 is total, and we spent not more than 20, so the profit would be 30k. So that is what we have done today. Let's just talk about the cases with which I like to showcase at the end of every episode, because I believe this is kind of interesting, and if you are looking forward to watch that, always watch the end of my episodes somewhere last 10 minutes and you will see what they are. And these are the cases. You are getting them from the jobs, and you know, when you are progressing with the game. Also, we are going to talk about the barn maps. So when you click on the case, it asks you, do you want to open it? And when you open it, you are getting things like this. You see parts that are quality 1, +2, +1, +5. When you collect them, you can go to the bottom and see. So this part is 57, this part is 62, this part is 300. So the worth of this box was around 400 units. Not much, but if you want, you can simply sell it or just keep it and, you know, use it later in some of your restorations. So this is what boxes are about. We have a huge amount of them. Sometimes in boxes you can get a barn map. What is barn map, you might ask? This is it. Do you want to add barn destination into your map? I will say yes. Let's see what happened. So we have this outside space here, a lot of these tracks and stuff, junkyard car options and everything. And then we have something called barn, and you don't have it usually, but when you use barn map, you will go get this and we can go there. And barns and barns are barns actually, and excuse my English, I'm not native speaker, so sometimes I will just lose some words or say something that maybe not right, but you don't mind, I hope. So this is the barn, the thing where you can find cars like this, and where you can find a little bit of junk like this. So go through this junk, you have multiple piles of junk, and in one of these it will be this nice case, and I will buy this engine block because I want to repair it and maybe resell it to earn some money. I will not go through the cases through the junk anymore. I don't need to do that, but you can if you want, like this. Engine block, but it's too expensive. I don't want it. I want to restore cheaper, to buy cheaper and restore it. Now you have cars in the barn, and you can buy these cars. Now for example, I think I like this Mercedes. This is a V126 560 SEC. Very beautiful, very nice car. It's only 18,771, and I believe when we restore it, we will be able to do profit of at least 30-40k. So I will buy the car, I have enough money, and I will send that car to my parking, and it will sit there until we restore it. So this is all barns are about. I don't want to buy this one. We can check actually status, and yeah, okay, perfect. So when you finish with the barn, you press escape and say return to garage. Now, do I want to pay 632 for engine block B? I don't want at the moment. It's not about money, but I honestly don't want to do that. This is part of the block from, I think, Porsche engine, so yeah, doesn't really matter, but I want to buy case, okay, 200. So I will buy case, and we are going back immediately. So as I said, in the cases you can get barn maps. In the barns you will always get one case that you have to pay, and barn maps you can get on the junkyard. If you go through all of the junk, somewhere there is a barn map that is one unit of money. So let's see, the last part is here, and always what I do, I open that case that we buy. We paid 200, and let's see what have we got. So we have got a manifold. What is this? I'm not even sure. This is with and clutch. Okay, timing cover. Let's see how much this is worth. This is 21, this is 43, and this is 100. So basically we lost money on this box. Okay? We don't care. Really, we don't care. It's not about money. You have more than enough money. We have like 5, 6, so we have all the money we might need. But this is what cases are about, and I will go to the game later and sort a little bit our inventory. I don't like it, it's too messy, so that's a job for me. Okay, so this was the episode 11. Amazing. We just went one level up because we did a beautiful restoration, which you can see at the beginning of the video for the first hour. What else is important to say? Well, I would ask you to, if you like this thing that I'm doing, please press the like button, it will help. Also, please subscribe, of course, that is very important, and it's always nice to have new followers and new friends on the channel. Don't forget, we are playing vanilla version of the game, basically without any mods and anything, but with all the DLCs that are in. Now also, except commenting how do you like the content and leaving your feedback, I would like to hear what cars do you like, and especially what cars you don't like, because I think that is more interesting, and it's kind of interesting question to hear answer for. Other than that, what else? I think What about your cars you drive now? What do you drive and how do you feel about that car? And what do you want to drive? And I'm always repeating, I'm not asking do you want to drive Ferrari or Lamborghini or Rolls-Royce. That's not the question. We all would like, probably, but realistically, next 2 years, next year, next 6 months, next 3 years, what car would you like to have? Which car would make you happy and maybe fulfill your working needs or something else? Maybe some mom would love a nice minivan, or some hunter would like nice track where he can put his deer that he got, or something like that. So let me know in the comments below what you think about that. And I would say that would be it for today. And as always, stay good, have a great day, go out, enjoy the life, drive your car, and the most important thing, stay safe. Stay safe, take care about you, take care about people around you, and enjoy what you have. So I will see you in episode number 12. That will be, as always, very soon. Until then, see you and all the best, and bye-bye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.